What's going on, guys? So today what I have for you guys is a build review on the System Corruption gear set. Now if you guys don't know how to obtain this gear set, this is a DZ exclusive gear set, but there are other ways that you can obtain this other than the Dark Zone. You can get it from the Conflict caches, or you can get it from the global event when one is active. Now, if you guys don't know how the gear set works, this basically works off of bonus armor. So the more bonus armor that you have, the more amount of weapon damage that you're gonna have, up to 20%. Now, what makes this set so undesirable is the fact that the bonus armor only lasts for 5 seconds and then goes back on a cooldown for 20 seconds. Now, in terms of PvP, I guess combat time, I guess you would call it, that's not a lot of time. 5 seconds is not a lot of time to take advantage of what the System Corruption gear set has to offer. You can get melted in a blink of an eye from a red build, or just getting ganged up, as you guys can see here. But how do I manage to use this set in a PvP scenario? So two things you're gonna need. You're gonna need Adrenaline Rush and Intimidate. Adrenaline Rush is gonna help proc the bonus armor damage from the gear set, along with the Intimidate chest piece weapon damage that you get for having the bonus armor. So in unison with the Adrenaline Rush and the System Corruption kit, you're gonna get the max amount of weapon damage every time you pop that kit and every time someone is next to you. And now here I'm showing you guys the 5% bonus armor that you get from the specialist, the sniper one, and then the bonus armor that you get from Galvanized, and then stacking both of them, and then as you guys can see, the numbers will change from 153 to 154. So now that we figured out the damage aspect of it all, let's talk about the survivability aspect of it all. And the go-to brand set that I use is the Bellstone One Piece because of that 1% armor regen. It is going to be super beneficial to you, especially since you're getting the Adrenaline Rush procs alongside with the System Corruption kit. So to get the most potential out of the gear set is I use a Fenris chest piece for the 10% weapon damage, and then I use the Intimidate chest piece because that bonus armor product that we're always going to have alongside with our kits and Adrenaline Rush, we're just always going to have the max amount of damage. And the way the playstyle is, we're always going to be within 10 meters of people, so I always want the maximum amount of weapon damage for this build. So if I were to change this gear set, I would change this gear set by moving the pulse resistance to a 4-piece, giving you 100% for wearing all 4 pieces. And then I would change the 40% disrupt resistance, change that to hazard protection, so that way you're countering pretty much most skill builds with status effects, and then give it 1% armor regen, so that way you're adding the survivability to the gear set, which it lacks already. So that's pretty much gonna do it for the video, guys. If you guys want any more in-depth review or just a better understanding of the System Corruption build, leave a comment down and I'll get back to you shortly. But without further ado, guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. Appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching.